rather dramatic music. I can't listen to that for too long, so we wander off to somewhere else. As I begin my script for the day, no script goes unscripted, except the one that is unscripted to begin with. And I don't know. Do I write scripts? I don't remember. Oh, that's a bad sign. You can't not remember writing scripts or not, can you? I don't know. I got so much junk in here. Love the plant though. Gotta love it. Plant is gently recuperating, but it could be out in the living room, I suppose, if I wanted to put it there. So, the business of shutting Charles down. It's rather amusing. Because basically, that's what's happened to me, is I've kind of been shut down. Well, have I really? And my brother and I are talking about it on the phone. The phone, you know, the telephone, the landline. What about it? Let me go to the junk room. I might as well do this in the junk room because, you know, you're just a bunch of junk. Well, you. Could it be you, right? Are you junk or not? Don't know, because I haven't met you. You, the viewer of this YouTube video. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure if you've made it to this YouTube video, you're probably all right. As for me, am I all right? Well, I don't know. That's the question. I suppose that's up for other people to assess, which is always the case. You don't decide whether you are all right. Others tend to make that determination for you. Others decide whether you're all right. Of course, the best admission, if you're asked, well, how are you doing? I'm all right. Generally an indication that things aren't that bad. But most people, astute people, can probably determine how things are for you, whether you can or cannot. Professionals, right? The interesting thing is when you, let's say when you encounter a person and they're clearly not all right, but there's not a lot that you can do about it on the one hand, or man, you just don't care on the other. So let's assume the latter. And you know, okay, let's put this in a practical way. What is the one thing that can hurt you the most in general in your daily affairs? I'd say your banking instruments would be top of the list. Your ability to have access to your money, if that's denied you, that's a real problem, isn't it? Well, it's probably going to be a problem for you unless you've taken steps to you know, mitigate the consequences of something like that. Which is why I recommend, and I've said this before, but I shall repeat it for your edification, it's always handy to keep a stash of cash. Like loads of money, right? Especially if you're wealthy. You might as well have a stash of cash. Right? Take your cash, your stash. You might have several stashes stashed. You can stash cash anywhere. It doesn't take a lot to stash cash. Nor does it take any creative imagination to fill in the blanks, which I'm not going to do for you. It's going to be a short and sweet, because I'm in a short and sweet kind of mood. Oh, and I've got a date with Destiny. I won't tell you about that, but I'm about to go out and play superhero with some bullshit story that I make up to entertain the masses, but it's not really true. Of course not. What does a superhero look like? In any case, it doesn't look like a nerd like me. I'm in eyeglasses for it. When I have my eyeglasses like that, I really can't see anything nearby. So for me to look into the screen of my EOS Emma, I have to take my spectacles off. I just wear them like this and look like that, right? Whatever. So, greetings and all sundry and sorts. I'm still here, which means cognitively I'm still functioning. Although I've developed a wild speech impediment. Wild, wild, wild. It's hot stuff.